Hello and welcome back to Teacup Tarot. Today in this video we are going to be looking into messages from your angels for the upcoming month. As usual, you have 3 piles in front of you. Please make sure to pick one that speaks to you, and of course if you're called to picking up more than one pile, you are welcome to do so as well. I'll give you some time and then we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, these are the messages that are coming through for you from your angels. Now, your angels are essentially telling you that one of the major things out of your soul's purpose is to learn, to gather as much information as you can, to gather as much wisdom as you can, so that you become a wiser soul, a more fulfilled soul, but also then to use that wisdom to help other people. Yeah, because that is really coming forth. So if you can, pile 1, try and pick up a new lecture, try and pick up a book that you've never read before, or just do something that you've never done before, something that you can get experience from, or something that you can learn from. That's very important. It's almost a part of your life's work is what I'm getting here. But along with that, your guides and angels are telling you that your friendships at this point of time are exceptionally important for you. So is there a friend that you haven't connected with in a very long time? Talking to a friend who always makes you feel so much better. Connect with those friends, because that connection, that joyous feeling when you connect with them is very important. And if you feel like you do not really have any friends in your life, make new friends. But also be very careful about who you call your friend. Always choose people who are slightly better than you. Be very mindful about the people you're spending your time with, because in the end you'll end up being like them. So who do you really want to become like is the question you have to ask yourself. But make time for friends is what is coming through for you. Now, your angels are also telling you that at this point of time, you need to take a look at the way you look at your finances. How do you feel when you look at money? Do you feel like you have abundant, that you're taken care of, that you feel grateful? Or every time you look at money, you're like, oh, is this less? Is this going to be enough? Because what happens is every time you go into that scarcity mindset, you will keep getting things that you feel scarce about. And if you even, give blessing for the 10 rupees, for the $10 that you have with you, you'll get so much more. So be very mindful about those money blocks and the scarcity mindset. Okay, once again, root chakra issues coming through very strongly. You need to ground your energies and really work towards your stability, because those are things that are sort of contributing to your money issues is what is coming forth. Every day, remind yourself you are taken care of. Your future is taken care of, and your future is financially bright. Also, your angels and your guides are telling you that you need to take all the matters in your own hands. Firstly, you need to make concentrated efforts towards your spiritual life. You need to approach your spiritual life like a consistent practice. Just like the sun shows up every day, that is the way you need to show up for your spiritual practice. Do not be lazy towards it, because what happens is we can spend hours on Instagram, we can spend hours watching a video, but when it comes to our spiritual life, somehow we realize that we don't have time, or there are other priorities for us. So make sure you're not doing that, and make sure you have a consistent attitude towards your spiritual life. But also when it comes to everyday things, how do you spend your day? Do you spend your day being productive, or are you idling your time away is something you need to ask yourself. Now, your angels are bringing forth a message from heaven. So you have a message from a past loved one who's telling you that you're going to be okay. They're still taking care of you, even if this is from the other side. So have faith in them and know that they are always with you. Their blessings are always with you. Don't worry about anything. But also your angels are telling you, don't sort of look at things at the face value. Try and go in depth when it comes to things. And I believe this message especially is about teaching and learning. So when you're learning something, don't really focus on, the top message. Go to the heart of the message. There are some people who just learn for an exam so that, they'll just pass off with flying colors. And there are others who learn to gain wisdom, so that the knowledge that you gain will stay with you throughout your life. Try and be one of those people. Yeah? Because it is only then that whatever you learn will go with you through the long run. So when you're moving into something new, ask yourself, am I really getting in depth into it, or am I just looking at it in the surface? Yeah, that's important for you. But at the same time, your angels are also telling you that you need to get more in tune with your feminine energies, with the yin part of you. So this really comes into how you dress. Especially if you're a female, make sure if you can, you dress more femininely. You beautify yourself, you change your appearance if you can. Invite those female energies, let things come to you. Okay, that's important. See, when it comes to life, we always need two kind of energies. When it comes to doing something consistently, we need yang. But when it comes to healing, when it comes to self-care, when it comes to taking care of us and people around us, we need the yin energy as well. So learn to maintain a balance between two of these things is what is coming through for you. But of course, you also need to enjoy your life. Make joy a priority, make having fun a priority. And smile. Smile as much as you can, okay? Now, your angels are also telling you that you need to ask yourself, what is the purpose of my life? Why am I born? What is the mission of my life? What is the one thing that calls really deeply to me? And answer it truthfully. What do you really want? Do you want to be the most successful person when it comes to your career? Do you want to be the richest person on this planet? Or do you want to be someone who loves and is loved by their family? So ask yourself, what is it that you really want? What is your truest calling? And when the answer comes, make sure you walk towards it. Because clearly it is the choice that your heart is making. And whatever comes from your heart is actually the language of the soul. And the language of the soul is the language of the universe. It's all connected. It's all really connected. So answer your deepest calling is what is coming through for you. And then pursue it really fiercely. And your angels are telling you that you hold certain false notions about yourself. That you hold certain false notions about life. It's time to let go of those notions. Look at life from a different perspective. How do you look at your life? Do you look at your life as something beautiful, something promising, something harmonious and amazing? Or do you look at life as something that is a constant struggle? Because the answer that you give to this question is going to answer so many of your questions already. Yeah? So really ask yourself, am I carrying an illusion? Am I living an illusion? Or have I realized the truth of my being? That is something you have to ask yourself. You need to change your perspective, pile one. It's really important. But at this point of time, it's important for you to examine your thoughts. What kind of thoughts are you carrying in your mind? Sometimes we think like, okay, I am the most peaceful person out there. I do not, act in a way that is negative towards somebody. But do you have negative thoughts towards somebody? This is very natural as human beings. If somebody wrongs us or if somebody says something to us, we hold a grudge and we constantly think about negative things about them. So examine that. Examine your thoughts. That's very important for you. And also your angels are telling you when it comes to addressing any limitations in life, when it comes to something that you're struggling with, when it comes to something that you're exceptionally happy with, they are there with you. because they are with you, witnessing every emotion that you go through. They are there with you, facing everything with you, sometimes even before than you. They also give you signs to warn you about something. And it is the language of your intuition. The language of your intuition is proof enough that they are in your life and they are helping you at all points of time. So acknowledge their presence and thank them if they can, because they really work a lot for you. Pile 1 is what I'm really getting here. And also, your angels are telling you that if you still hold any doubts about your future, if you still hold any kind of fearful thoughts about your future, liberate yourself, because it is that thought itself that leaves you from leading more fulfilling lives. Don't believe the false tales that that ego of yours wants to tell you. Liberate yourself, free yourself. That's very important for you. And understand this, you are here on this planet Earth to learn lessons. Everything that is happening to you, you have chosen that experience. Nothing is really happening for you and nothing is unfair. Everything is fair. It is your choice. The moment you realize that everything is your choice, there lies your freedom. So stop blaming other people. Stop blaming circumstances. Stop the blame game entirely. Liberate yourself from it and free yourself. That is the message that your angels have in store for you today. As always, I want to leave you with nothing but prayers for a beautiful future. And especially if you have any specific prayer request, make sure to leave them in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to pray for you. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages that are coming forth for you from your angels. Now, your angels are here to tell you that there is a possibility as you move ahead that you may experience certain energy fluctuations. So when you feel like your energy is fluctuating, or one moment you feel really happy and the other moment you're like, okay, I don't know what I'm going through. Relax. Breathe, find peace within yourself. Connect with that one power center which is always peaceful. Connect with the source, connect with the divinity, connect with Allah is the message that is coming forth. And also at this point of time, you need to make sure that you're working according to the ebb and flow of life. If you're tired, please rest. You don't have to be active all the time. And when you have all the energies, work towards everything like there is just this whole energy towards you. And especially when it comes to manifestation, use the phases of the moon so that whatever you're manifesting will come through very easily. That is what is coming through for you. But please learn to meditate, learn to relax is the message that is coming forth. Now, your angels are telling you that you're exceptionally talented. You're born with so many gifts, pile 2, and they're just looking at you with marvel all the time. But your angels are also telling you that there are a couple of gifts that you don't use. Why don't you pick them out and use them? Certain times we are born with certain gifts, but we ourselves are not really known about it. So at the time, it's important for you to explore those gifts. Why not ask a friend about what they think is your number one gift and use it. Use it to the best of your ability is what your angels are here to tell you. Because that God-given talent that you have is meant to serve other people. You need to show it to the world, exhibit it proudly is what your angels are here to tell you. But also your angels are telling you that it is important for you to sort of get your energies moving. And especially when you feel that energetic imbalance, go for a walk. Especially if you go for a walk in nature, that will be really good for you. Especially around trees, especially around plants, because that kind of natural energies will really help you. But walking it out is going to be helpful for you as well. Now, Your angels are also telling you that you are going to emerge victorious in whatever plans you have. Don't give up. Don't quit before the miracle is what they are trying to tell you. You're meant to have a larger than life pile too. For some, you're actually meant to be famous as well. Victory is meant to be yours. Don't give up. Yeah? You're going to be celebrated for everything that you are. And a lot of people are going to have nothing but admiration towards you. Wait for the miracle is what your angels are telling you. Now, your angels are also telling you that there is a lot that is changing in your body. A lot of energy fluctuations are happening because your body is getting an energetic upgrade. And when your body is sort of getting that upgrade, relax. If you can, rest as much as you can. That's very important for you. And also, when you're taking time out for yourself, thank the heavens for everything that you have. Thank the heavens for giving you the opportunity to emerge as a human being which is energetically very powerful and who is born with a lot of gifts. Give that gratitude. Because as you give that gratitude, you will realize that you'll actually come into more gifts. So I do believe, Pile 2, in this lifetime, you're still meant to have a great number of gifts. Firstly, discover the ones that are lying dormant within you. But also then experiment a lot. Be curious. Try new things. Because it is only when you try new things you'll actually know how much capable you are. Don't be lazy is also a message that is coming, okay? Sometimes you are born with so much, but you're just wasting your talent. Don't do that, is what is coming forth. Now, your angels are also telling you that as you move forward in life, you're safe, you're protected at all points of time. It's safe for you to be powerful, is the message that is coming. It's safe for you to go out in the world and claim your place. So go and claim your space. But also it is important for you to connect with like-minded people, with people who have skill sets similar to yours. So if you're very fond of painting, why not look for people who enjoy painting online and connect with them and do it together as a group. You may realize that the energy gets amplified. So if you have a friend who loves to meditate, get together, meditate together, so that the energetic vibrations are raised at an even more higher level. So like the wolf, you need to go out there in the search of your perfect pack. Because you are not meant to live this life alone, is what is coming through for you. Now, you may realize that in the past 6 months, you've let go of a lot of people. And those relationships that you let go of, they have reached a karmic completion. And especially these may have been relationships that fill you up with nothing but dread, that make you unhappy in some way. That was a part of your soul's contract, but that contract is over. So if a particular contract is over, don't keep thinking about it. Okay, it's over. Let it go. Yeah, that's important. Grow out of it is what is coming through as well. Karmic relationships, okay? This is relationships that were tough. If in the past you have sort of lost touch with a couple of friends or loved ones, get back in touch with them. Not every relationship is a karmic relationship. Karmic relationships are usually tough and you have let go of them. Yeah, those are over. That's what's coming through. Now, your angels are also telling you that at this point of time, you need to replenish your soul. So give your soul what it needs. What does your soul need? Does your soul need company of like-minded people? Does your soul really need to relax and just switch off your mind and just be who you are currently? Or sometimes is your soul saying, I don't really want to meditate today. Take that break. It's okay. Yeah? But give your soul what it needs, because retreating, resting is important. But also I really feel like, Pile 2, you need a hug. You really need a hug. A hug by somebody who really, really loves you. So if you have been spending time on your own, isolating yourself away from friends and family for a couple of you, go connect with them and give them a hug. You need to feel the love and they need to feel the love too. That's important for you. You know, that hug really is for our soul. It's not for our body. It's always for our soul. So that we feel that connection with other human being. And it is that connection that you need. Now, pile 2, once again, you're finding yourself in between worlds. Where the old is gone, but still lingers, and you are halfway into the new. So, it's important for you to close those past chapters. Close them once and for all. Don't even think about them and don't revisit them again in your mind. Don't think about them. Let them go so that the new can actually enter in a full and final manner. Remember, the past has nothing new to tell you. It's not going to become a different story. So move on to the future is what is coming forth. And move in strongly because you clearly are strong. Now, moving forward, especially when it comes to your spiritual practice, devotion is important. Just like Radha. Radha is known for her love for Krishna, for her devotion for Krishna. That practice is important for you. Yeah, so if for some people the path is hardcore meditation, if for some people the path is chanting, the path for you is that of love. So just feel the love for the divine in your heart, to the core of your being. That will be meditation enough for you. Pile 2 is what is coming forth. Yeah, but feel that love. Feel that love not only for God but for the entire creation. And the creation involves people in your life currently as well. People who you like and people who you dislike as well. Be the source of all the love in the world. Just like God is the source of unexhausting love. You know, there are times in our life where we don't deserve His grace, where we fall out of His grace, but He still continues to have mercy on us. So try and be like God in many ways. Bring out that godliness in you is what your angels are here to tell you. Now, it's interesting for you because one of the cards that you had was like nature walk. And you have, your angels telling you that they are sending you loving signs through nature. It can be in the form of a butterfly. For me personally, my specific vision is that of a butterfly. But for you, this could be a bird. For others, it could be flowers, plants, trees. We each have our own signs, so learn to interpret those signs and know that every time you see that sign, it is your angels connecting with you. Connect with them is what they are trying to tell you. And your angels are telling you, live fully, pile 2, live fully. Open your heart to the newness. Do not visit your past, it has nothing new to tell you. The relationships, the karmic ones that are over, let it rest, let it go. Bless them, send them away with a blessing. Because as you send something away with a blessing, it doesn't hold any power on you anymore. And that is what you need for that full and karmic completion of a particular relationship. Yeah? And as you complete that, open your heart to the newness. Open your heart to the energy of the delightful that wants to come into your life. And I feel like all things beautiful are coming into your life. And one of your spirit birds is actually a pigeon. So if you already have a connection with them, really make it strong. Because it is the energy of the pigeon who brings forth the message of goodness, peace and harmony in your life. That's important for you, pile 2. Overall, those are the messages that are coming forth for you from your angels. As usual, I'll leave you with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've picked pile 3, these are the messages that are coming forth for you from your angels. First of all, pile 3, your angels are reminding you that you're infinitely powerful. You are very powerful. So if you still hold any kind of doubts about yourself, let it go. And if you wonder in your life, if wherever you are, is that right? Is that where you're meant to be? Or are you meant to be someplace different? Angels are telling you that you are exactly where you're supposed to be in the grander scheme of things. Your angels are telling you, remember, there is a plan for your life. And everything that has been happening has been clearly, very, very particularly planned by the divine who has written your destiny. So obviously, wherever he has placed you in your story, that is where you're supposed to be at this point of time. Not because sometimes you need to be there, but because sometimes somebody needs you to be there for them. Yeah, it's all interconnected is what your angels are trying to tell you. And we don't really understand when things happen, but later on we actually realize the message. Now, your angels are telling you that stop worrying. Stop worrying about just about anything. Stop carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Stop carrying the expectation of yourself that you have on your shoulders. Yeah? Be at peace. Your life is not meant to be a struggle. Your life is meant to be peaceful. Enjoy that peace. Enjoy that moment of silence, whether this is early morning or whether this is just before you go to sleep. Be peaceful during these two times. That's very important for you. But also, your angels are telling you that it is important for you to clear your energy around you. Because what happens is sometimes when you feel like you're not really feeling that great, if you all of a sudden start feeling like, oh, I'm not feeling well, clear the energy field around you. Clear the space around you. Light some Palo Santo, light some sage, clear the energy of the room. That's important for you constantly. Clearing the energy, because sometimes you actually in yourself can be peaceful, but the energy of people around you make you feel like your energies are disturbed. Be careful about that. And that basically means that you are an empath. You pick up vibrations, you pick up emotions even when they do not belong to you. And also your angels are telling you, you need to go back to your childhood. Connect to the happier times. Yeah, because when we are kids, we always remember the happier times, right? Whether this is playing with a sibling, whether this is playing with a friend, or just thinking towards a time where you were really happy. Go back to that time in your mind and feel that happiness once again. And try to capture that kind of happiness in your life once again. That childlike enthusiasm towards everything. Not worrying whether you'll fail or you'll pass or you have a goal to meet. Yeah? Sometimes, just sometimes, become a child again is the message that they're giving you. Now, pile 3, you are sort of undergoing an initiation ceremony in your life. Okay? This is like the divine is sort of blessing you with a higher purpose is what is coming through for you. And remember, you are born for a greater purpose in this lifetime. And right now, from this moment onwards, you are sort of rapidly moving towards that destiny. So whatever path you are on, keep walking that path. Keep doing what you're doing, especially spiritually, because it is working for you. Yeah? And keep seeking your maker. Keep seeking that communion with your maker. Because in seeking, you'll actually end up finding him is what is coming through for you. And also at this point of time, because you're being blessed, because there is an initiation ceremony happening for you, remain adaptable. Yeah? The situation may require that you change sometimes, you adapt your ways, you change certain behavior that you have been having for a very long time. Adapt. Because it is only in adapting that you'll become the best version of yourself. Yeah? That is the way forward for you. Now, it's important for you, pile 3, to be kind to yourself. To display that kindness that you display to the entire world for yourself. And also, you are being reminded that you are being given some gifts. Gifts that have not been a part of your experience before. But remember, the path that you're walking on, you have had training for this in lifetime before this. And you are walking that path once again, this time, to perfect it. So especially in your life, if you have undergone pain, if you have undergone suffering, if you had to go through challenging circumstances, it is because you reached at this very point to learn the lesson that you had to. Your life ahead is going to be very different, very, very different. Prepare yourself. It's going to be a beautiful journey. Beautiful is what I'm seeing. Heart-centered, beautiful. And your angels are telling you that it is time for you to purify your soul. So if you hold any kind of unpleasant thoughts towards somebody else, even if they have not really been kind to you, let it go. Because what is happening is, if you're holding any thoughts in your mind for somebody, you're just sort of, making that space into not ideal for divinity to enter. So if you want divinity to enter, if you want your inner being to be a temple of God, you need to let go of all of these thoughts. Let them go. Make space for divine. So if you really knew that divine wanted to stay in your heart, would you still give space to that unpleasant thoughts and emotions? Or would you just make your heart into the most beautiful temple ever? Think about it. That's important. Also, your angels are basically telling you that now as you move forward, you'll enjoy a very beautiful balance in life. You'll have a practical life. You will be working towards what you want. You will be working towards your goal, your physical life, your material life. But there is this other part of you, which is spiritual, who surrendered to the divine. You are going to have to learn to balance both of these things. Because in this lifetime, it is your mission to balance those two things. So you need to figure that out as well. But as you're figuring it out, remember something. If you have to make a word, your core word in life, it's kindness. And the second is love. Kindness and honest love towards God and His entire creation. You need to give with a loving heart. That is your mission in life. Now, what happens is, in our daily life, we are disturbed by minor things. You're stuck in traffic, you get disturbed. If something is not going according to your convenience, you get disturbed. If somebody says something unpleasant to you, you get disturbed. But the challenge that is in front of you is to become like the Buddha. No matter what somebody says, even if it is the most unkind thing, a Buddha's mind is always stable. That is what you need to be in your life. Be stable, be grounded. Become the Buddha in your own life. Find the stillness within, pile 3. Find the stillness within is the message that is coming through. Your angels are telling you they are connected to you. You are so connected, and you are closer than you've ever been before because of this initiation ceremony. And in fact, their presence in your life is going to be much more than usual. So you may actually receive signs of it. You may receive a feather and wonder where it came from, or any other nature signs, but you'll realize that you're connected in many ways than one. And your angels are telling you that whatever you have in your life, let it go. Expectations that you have, let it go. Walk on the path that your Maker has decided for you. The path of divine love, the path of detachment, the path of having a love affair only with God. Because that God is our one true love. We think the people we marry, the people we love, are our one true love. That's not true. There is only one true love, the highest truth in itself, God. Go towards that love, divine love, and you will not ever need any other kind of love in your life. Any kind of love that comes in will be a blessing from your Creator. That is what is coming through for you. See, when we love the Creator, when we love Him with all our hearts and soul, and when He becomes a priority, He gives you somebody who love you and support you just the way you need. Because you will then be connected with God, and you will be doing His work in everything you do. Whether this is having a family, whether this is caring for children or taking care of your material well-being. Surrender to divine love. Have that love affair with spirit. Focus on that love is the message that is coming through from your angels. As always, as I've wrapped this video up, I want to leave you with nothing but best wishes for your life. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.